Welcome. It's Redstone Monday again here with Good Citizen. Today, we're going to doing part one of a two-part redstone build. This part's going to entail how to get like the circular rings for a carousel. If you ever need like a carousel in your world. So, they're going to be on consistently in this one until you set up what I have set up. There's two parts to this, alright? We're going to show this, and then there'll be another video explaining the next part of this carousel. Alright, so let's begin. First off, platform can be as big as you want. I went this big because I need the space underground. And this is a 5x5 diamond square, whatever you want to call it. And what you're going to want to do is you put one row of lights on the second block up, two spaces, and another row of lights. Alright? If you want to go higher and things like that nature, you're going to need to adjust this a little bit. However, this is the height that I'm going for, at least these lights. Next, you're going to have a block behind each of these with a redstone torch. That'll be lighting it up. Go underneath. You have another redstone torch here. This one's off because those ones are on. This block here is getting the redstone torch signal from here. Since it's a target block, it's lighting up all those lights down here, just like the torches are lighting up the ones on the surface. Keep going down, alternating redstone torch, and the little elevator is what it basically is. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to have a repeater leading into each of the bottom redstone torches, which in this instance should be on. And then you're going to just have repeaters going around with one redstone. You could just do redstone, however, the signal seems to be a little too quick, and this makes it so you can make the signal a little bit slower, provided you just adjust them. So now, this square down here is just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x5 square, and you'll need a 7x7 square to fit the redstone around it. But in one of the corners, you're going to have a little timer set up. This is just a hopper clock. Pretty sure where this comparator facing away from the hopper on each side, with one redstone on each side. Sticky piston with a redstone block on each side, and on the back you have a repeater both facing away from the hoppers with redstone dust behind it. You have a comparator taking the signal out from this hopper into a repeater to keep it going. Now I'm going to take however many you want to put in here. I'm just doing 2 wool just to demonstrate. And so as you can see, it's going to flip-flop back and forth. If you need a shorter or longer timer, that's up to you. Because it is so far down, it's actually a pretty quiet hopper. And as you can tell, it's circulating. Pretty neat. Especially for the center of the carousel. Now, as you can see, it's going around in a circle that way. And that's all because you have these ones that are normally on. These ones should be normally off. Make sure these are target blocks so that way you can have these blocks powered on. Redstone torches around here. Another set of redstone torches. So you're looking at a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total as a pillar of redstone torches. This last pillar will have the repeaters behind it that's getting the signal that's going through. And so if you were to change the repeaters to a longer tick delay, what you would end up having is... Okay, and we're back. Alright. As you're aware, you can see it just keeps going around. And if you delay the timer, it makes a little difference, as you'll be able to see up here. I personally don't like the delay. It does make a little sense sometimes. However, if you have no delay, it really does look like it's circulating. So I'll go back to that. There we are. There we are. Alright. So now if we go back to the top, you'll see it really does look like it's more circulating. And if you do adjust it that way, it could set the timing off a little bit. But if you do ever want to reset the timer on how it functions, you just got to come back down into here and take your items out. Put them back in. And it'll be pretty setting back together. Now, one thing. With this, let's take them back out. Let's put 4 in there. Right? This is the other way you can delay the timer. This one is much more delayed, but it does slow it down but still look very nice. I like the bit of faster delay, faster tick speed. But that's me. Let's try 3. We had 2, we had 4. Let's try 3. Is that going to be the perfect number for me? I like that one probably the most because it's clearly distinct. So yes, that is the first part of a carousel to show off the lighting that normally goes around in a circle, and to give that illusion of the carousel spinning. Tune in next week for another Redstone Monday. We will work on the track for the carousel to represent horses going around. Thanks for joining.